name's Tim, and I'll be working on marketing, and in particularly we'll be looking at long-term marketing and also goal setting for long-term marketing, because this is a very important part of marketing. Let's start off with the basics. What is marketing? Peter Drucker, a business professional if you want to say, defined marketing as being much broader than selling. That encompasses the entire business from the customer's point of view. So what you're looking at is a lot of times companies put selling and marketing in the same boat. Now they do have a lot of overlap and they are tied together very well. A lot of times people just naturally assume they hear marketing, they hear selling, and they put them as pretty much synonyms for one another. But this is false. There are differences between selling and marketing. So what are the differences between selling and marketing? Selling is measured by profits. It's very easy for a company to realize that they're behind on profits. You know, their numbers are a little down for the month. So all they got to do is go out and just ramp up a sale, or maybe offer a discount or some kind of tool to increase their sales really quickly. Well, marketing isn't measured so easily. You know, marketing could take years, like 5, 10 years even particularly, to take effect. So when you look at marketing, it's not as easily measured as selling, as just, you know, look at the books for the month and then you'll figure out exactly how you're doing in your marketing department. So why is marketing important? Well, when you look at marketing, it's extremely important for your company because it helps you anticipate your problems and roadblocks that you might have down the road. When you're putting together a long-term marketing plan, you're anticipating where your company is going and how you're going to get there. So if you're looking at this and examining every aspect that your company is going to jump into, then you're seeing potential problems and potential roadblocks that you're going to run into. So this helps you overcome those things. You kind of foresee them, and then you can also try to figure out a plan or a strategy to overcome them before you reach them. You know, if you're kind of going down the road and you run into a problem and you have to scramble, you might not come up with the best possible solution if you would have found that problem months ahead of time. Also, it helps establish confidence in your employees. If you set a long-term goal, long-term plan, your employees will know exactly where your company is going. There won't be a shadow of doubt as to the future of your company. So when you establish that, your employees will have kind of a clear conscience as to where your company is going. They can look 10 years down the road and say, this is where my company is going to be, this is what we're going to be doing. There won't be a shadow of doubt, so they'll kind of have a clear head and they can be a better employee for you. Then also it'll help you move towards a common goal. If you get everybody on the same page, in the same boat, you're all moving in the same direction. And so setting this long-term plan is absolutely critical for moving towards a common goal. So how do you make it a long-term investment? Well, when you create a marketing plan, obviously you want short-term marketing goals and long-term marketing goals as well. But right now we're going to focus on the long-term marketing goals. Many companies view marketing as just kind of an afterthought. They try to set up all the other aspects of the company, you know, sales department, maybe accounting and things like that. And if there's some leftover funds, they just kind of say, well, let's throw them towards marketing here. Your question should never be, when should our company market? It should always be, how should our company market? When we're looking at marketing, we need to look at maybe goal setting for our marketing plan. So this can kind of break down how we need to set goals and potential long-term things that we need to look at. First step of goal setting, we need to look at brainstorming. We need to sit down, write out ideas, which we've been working on, but we need to have a clear vision as to what we're going to do. Then we need to keep record of these goals so we can look back on and evaluate how we're doing, how we're coming along down the road. And then also we need to make these goals challenging, yet at the same time achievable. For our field in particular, we're looking at online marketing. And so with online marketing, this is a very long-term goal because all this stuff will exist online, you know, once we're done with this class and once we've moved along. So some of the keys to our online marketing, the things I came up with, we need to be looking at social media. Social media is a new phenomenon and it's out there, it's free, it's available. So if we look at maybe Facebook, Twitter and everything, these are things that we need to be focusing on. We can not only have paid ads, but we have our pages and everything. These will exist for a long time. These will exist for pretty much as long as these social media pages are around. So that's a free advertisement that can draw hits to our website, draw hits to our book, and hopefully produce sales. Then we look at pay-per-click advertisements. These are a good way to market our book online again. We have advertisements that only cost us if they get clicked on, so we can set up a certain limit, the number of clicks that we want to allow, or people can follow our link. and then all they have to do, well, we're not charged unless they actually pay or click on our advertisement. So our ad is still out there, but at the same time, you know, they can kind of get a glance at, but if they don't actually use it, then we're not actually charged for it. This is a great way. So ideally, this could last a long time, or it could also be a short-term goal too, depending on how fast our clicks are used up. Then we look at video marketing. YouTube is also another huge sensation. When we look at this, we're setting up videos that will be online for years and years down the road. And also, a lot of search engines, they say they put priority over video content opposed to text content. So when we look at that, you know, if you're searching for something and a hit comes up in a video as opposed to necessarily just a text file or advertisement, your ad could get promoted higher than just a text advertisement if it's in a video. And then another aspect we can look at is AdWords. This is picking out keywords and key aspects of our advertisements that we want to look at. And then this will increase our chances of getting noticed on search engines. If our keywords are hit, then our advertisements will begin to appear more and more frequently, and then we move up in the ranks on the search engines. And which brings us to the final thing, I mean, kind of encompasses everything, but search engine optimization. This is absolutely key and critical for us. When most people go and they look for a certain topic, you know, I'd say 99%, if not all of us, are using search engines. We don't necessarily have a particular website that we're looking for, and then we just automatically go and type in that specific website. What we normally do is we start researching a topic using a search engine. So this is absolutely critical for our company and for our book as we try to sell it. If we can get keywords like AdWords, video marketing, and things like that put together, then we can increase our chances of getting noticed on the search engines. And also, looking long-term, these search engines, I don't think Yahoo or Google or any of these companies are really going anywhere soon. So those ads will still be out there and still be available for everybody as we look long-term, and they'll exist pretty much as long as the internet or as long as these sites go. So, I mean, wrapping it all up, what we really need to do, our target market and what all our attention should be put towards is our online marketing plan. And so we're looking at things like social media, pay-per-click advertisements, and pretty much it's all wrapped up into search engine optimization, which is the absolute key that we're looking at. So that's what I think we should probably look towards in our market.